Good. You can hear me. You can.
Yes, sir.
All right. What's up, YouTube, Spotify, Twitter, everybody I'm at. You feel me? I feel like I'm on Apple. I feel like I'm on Google Play, Stitcher, whatever you listen to the podcast on. That's where we at. Today I got.
Check, check. You now rocking out with one of Queen's finest, DJ King Kai.
And if you don't know my brother, you finna get to know him today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on? What's going on?
All right. So if you cannot tell from his tag, he from Queens. If you can't tell from his voice, he from Queens. New York niggas got one of the most distinct accents in America. I think them in Chicago.
Big facts. Big facts. You already know the vibes.
You hear them niggas, you know. See, you got the lingo and everything. But yeah, man. So, you said you would. So let's just get started. So tell me, who is DJ King Kai?
Man, DJ King Kai. See, driven individual. Feel me? Born entrepreneur. Never had a job, so it's in my blood for real. Been hustling since the age of 4. Any means of making money, supporting my family, I gotta get to it. Feel me?
Oh, and he didn't mention he is a Clark Atlanta graduate, class of 2021.
Yeah, man, we got keep our head in the books around these parts.
Yeah, man.
Hustling, but keeping my head in them books.
There you go, man. Working. He was DJing at Escobar years ago.
Ooh.
He got one of the quickest hair growths I've ever seen. The nigga go from the bald fade to the big civil rights fro to the straight backs like Kawhi. I was expecting nigga pop up with dreads one day. I don't know what happened.
Nah, dreads coming soon. That might be my next look. I did everything else, so
Wait,
never know.
You got the long hair right now?
Nah. I got the short hair right now. I ain't.
See, all quarantine, I'm this dude on jet skis with the straight backs. So hair touching his shoulders. I'm like, God damn, hair wasn't that long when we was on campus, but.
Hey man, for me, gotta switch it up every now and then. Gotta do the fro, straight backs. I did a ponytail at one point. Like I had my hair straight. I did a ponytail.
Oh,
Had the Cat Williams.
You know who else be doing that shit? My boy Neek. He from New York.
Hey man, that's the.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is that's how players move.
Hey man, if
Do
y'all
what the ladies like.
Hey man, y'all ponytail niggas can have that. I'm not. If you see me with a ponytail, bitch, I'm going to get my head did. Oh God, I'm on the way. But for sure, let's get started. So how did you become a DJ? Coming from Queens.
Really, I like to say I was raised around it.
Okay.
Feel me? Yeah, a lot of my family was really into it. Saying my mom promoted parties when I was a kid.
Wait a second. Your mother was promoting parties?
Yeah, my mom and all my godmothers was promoting parties.
Like block parties, or these was like club parties in New York?
They did club parties, block parties, backyard parties, block parties. Like,
but that must have been everything. A fun childhood, man.
Yeah, it was fun. And they used to hold like a lot of like community car washes, things like that, just for the community and stuff. So it was a group called RH. So It was like ladies of RH and then all the kids. You feel me? We the kids of RH. So we just kind of grew up and followed in their footsteps, throwing parties and all that.
All right. So when was the first time you DJ'd something? Or did you start out as a party promoter like your mom's?
Started out as a party promoter. So in Queens, it was like a big time, like 2008 to 2014. Jersey Club kind of took over New York a little bit. So we had this thing called double tap. We used to dagger to.
Hold up. You gonna have what is dagger, bro?
Okay, so daggering is like it's dry humping. You feel what I'm saying?
There we go. I was like, what?
Yeah, like you feel what I'm saying, but it's like you got to do it to the beat of the song.
So y'all was hunching. I was hunching.
But you really had to like follow the beat of the song to really get in tune. Got to get right. So I fell in with a group
of daggers.
Yeah, you can say that. You can say that.
So wait, you was one of the niggas when we was 12 and 13 humping the flow on Instagram.
Nah, I wasn't doing that. It was like I don't know, like if people ever seen the videos, like you might catch a video somewhere here there, like somebody like dancing with a book bag or a pillow or something like that. Like But I wasn't doing
So
that.
you
I was
was
with the
humping
girls.
pillows.
No, I was with the ladies. You feel me? That's why I was in the parties doing that.
Okay.
You feel me? 'Cause, like if people heard of like the BBE challenge, like that girls be twerking to and all that.
BBE, I don't know. I'm
I
sorry.
mean, if you not, I ain't gonna lie. If you hear it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's like
Alright.
one of my homies, he's the one that made that song. So and it kind of blew up and went crazy all over the place. But that was kind of like the era we was in. Like that was BBE. I was part of GSE, Gold Soul Entertainment. I mean, shout out the guys. Actually, my drop, the founder of GSE did that drop for me. Free
Let's
my
hit
God,
that
man.
drop again.
Check, check. You now rocking out with one of Queens' finest, DJ King Kai.
Big facts. Free my God. That's my boy Odd
How
Todd
old
right
was
there.
this nigga with that deep ass voice?
At the time, he was probably like 17, 18.
Oh, I swear to God, I thought you were trying to say 13. I was gonna say, what is in the New York water?
Nah, he was probably like, cause he like a year or two older than me, so like 17, 18 at the time.
Okay, so you done had that drop a minute.
Yeah, I had that. I ain't gonna lie, cause he was actually one of the first people that actually believed in me in the party scene, like for real, besides my mom.
All right, so how'd you go from daggering with your little dance group to DJing?
I went to a seminar at St. John's College to meet one of my mom's old friends, DJ Young Guru. That's Jay-Z's main engineer and DJ. They went to school together at Howard, so she just wanted me to connect with him. So I linked up with him at the seminar, the little panel they had, talked to him, and he just kind of inspired me to take that leap, because being a DJ ain't easy. Like, people think it's so...
Nah, I believe you, bro. I was talking to Tarzan. You know Tarzan. Shout out him.
Yeah, my boy Tarzan, man.
Shout out
his
his interview.
The guy, you heard?
Yeah, I was talking to him, and I was like, yeah, bro, y'all mixing shit and coming out with new songs. And I think Dose dropped a mix today where he was like, he mixed some song with another song, and I was like, bro, what? How do you hear this? Like, y'all turning down the pitch, changing the beats per minute, and it's like, damn, bro, y'all niggas different, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot that go into it, but yeah, Guru, he definitely inspired me, you know, to take that leap, to finally just say, you know what, no matter how much it costs, I'm gonna just jump into it and see where it take me. And then after that, I practiced for an entire, like, I'm talking about 365 days straight.
This in Queens, right?
Yeah,
right,
in my house on an iMac with a practice board. I was practicing for 365 days before I got my first gig, because I wanted to make sure I was going to do everything the correct way. And my first gig was my god sister, Sweet 16.
So it was kind of like a lob. They was like, Kai ain't going to charge us that much.
Nah, I actually just I charged my regular fee, but it was like one of those, they know how I am as a person, so they know, like, I ain't going to steer them wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna come correct when it comes to my god sister, Sweet 16. I made sure they had a good time, you know. Of course, I had my flaws. My first time DJing, but you know, it was a great experience.
How long was that event?
Like 5 hours.
Shit, but your first event was 5 hours?
Yeah, first event was 5 hours at a boat club in Long Island. So it was kind of, I had to watch what I was playing. I had to maneuver a certain way. So yeah, it was an experience for my first time. I ain't gonna lie.
What was some of the mistakes that you remember from that night that you had to just power through?
Not having certain songs, not having clean versions of certain songs.
You had to have all clean?
Nah, not all of it had to be clean, but you know certain songs kind of
certain songs is too much.
Yeah, they too much.
Especially with moms there.
Yeah. And not only moms, there was grandparents, aunties, uncles, and I'm over here, everybody, you know.
Fuck that trick.
And it's like, it's my god sister, so you know, she like a lot of the same songs as me. And I'm Caribbean, so the Caribbean songs be wild. So I played a few, and I had everybody turn their head and look at me. I was like, I don't.
So how you power through that? When everybody turn and look at you, what you do? You just,
man, I cut the music off. I cut the music off. I started talking on the mic, and I found an R&B song to play. I was like, here y'all go. I like two-step or something, because I can't even justify what y'all just heard, because I know it was wild.
Because in your mind, you was like, I'm in the party, and then you was like, wait a second, she's 70, she 80.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, 70, 80. I see my mom over there looking at me. I'm like, I don't know.
Mom was like, I ain't even know you was listening to stuff like this.
Yeah, she was surprised. I mean, she wasn't too surprised, so she know I listen to that stuff, but she was surprised at the fact that I even played it. She was like, she was like, "You need to read the crowd." I was like, "Yeah, I do, cause I think about that."
So that was your first lesson in reading the crowd?
Yeah, reading the crowd and then talking on the mic, cause I'm a shy person. A lot of people don't believe me, but I'm really shy. I don't like talking too much unless I really know people. I don't like speaking for real.
All right, so after the boat party or whatever, I don't know. That's some New York shit. Some boat party. Okay. So what was your first like bigger gig after that? After that first one?
My first big gig. To me, really, all my gigs are big gigs. But I think in my career, my first big gig was that first gig I took at Clark Atlanta.
What was that?
It was like I want to say it was like a faculty going away party.
Okay, so another kind of older vibe.
Yeah, but for me, it was more so like a test.
So how'd you get that? Who?
So actually, shout out Miss Adams at Clark Atlanta.
Shout out Miss Adams. I ain't
Shout
go
out
there.
Miss
I don't
Adams.
know you, but
Yeah.
shout out you.
Nah, shout out Miss Adams. She was like lifesaver. She gave me that first gig because I begged her for the whole year. My whole freshman year, I
was trying to get on.
I was begging. I was like, "Yo, I need to get on. I'm a DJ. Like, yo, let me."
So it
DJ
took you a
something."
whole year of talking to people, even though you had the experience. You was still trying to get that play.
I'm telling people, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a DJ like this." "Oh, you ain't no DJ. Like, where's your equipment at? Like, we ain't see you do nothing down here in Atlanta." I'm just like, "Well, I got to get my equipment shipped down here, and they got to book me down here." So it's like, I don't. Nobody give me.
That's one thing about coming from so far away, because I know people that like anything you do, you got to get your shit shipped from where you at, and then it be so much.
And I was just like, man, but I mean, it's a blessing, you know. I got family members that work with Delta, so I was able to get them to ship it for free through Delta.
Yeah.
So I finally got my stuff down.
DJ equipment on the buddy pass. They was
Yeah,
like, get that, put that in that seat, man.
Yeah, my equipment was on standby, but but nah, my equipment finally came down. Everybody's like, "All right, you got your equipment, but are you really a DJ?" And I kept begging and begging, and she finally gave me a chance, and she told me what it was, and I was like, she thinks she's slick. Like this low key is like it's like might be like a little test or something. Yeah. I'm like, she trying to throw me with the old folks.
So
like,
where was that? Where was it?
It was in the multi-purpose room, in Clark Student Center. So I went
that's
up.
so bullshit. I ain't even been enough. Like,
so I went up there. I'm looking at the crowd. I'm like, all right, we're gonna see what I can do with this, cause it's my first gig. This is gonna set the tone. Like, see how I go from here. Man, the end of the event, everybody's like, "Yo, you got any business cards? Like, I might need you off campus."
Yeah,
so I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And from there, you can ask anybody. You know, I think I've done every event on Clark's campus.
Oh yeah, I was on Twitter the other day and somebody was like, "Bro, Crisis was the official Clark DJ for a minute." I was like, I think so, cause you was the main. Kai was the main person I was hearing. Like, if it was an event at Clark, it was Kai. Like, anything.
Man. And I ain't gonna. It's crazy when I hear people talk about it. They be like, "Yeah, you was like the only DJ I was hearing about," and I'm like, I like, you know, there's plenty of other DJs. I don't really think about it because I was such a private person outside of DJing.
Oh yeah, shout out Crisis. He just texted me. Matter of fact,
Yeah,
Crisis
facts,
coming soon.
Man. Shout out my boy Crisis, all the CAU DJs, man. Raymond Beats, everybody.
Oh yeah, Raymond Beats. I think he the number one black DJ on TikTok, something like that.
Number one like black DJ on TikTok right now. He going crazy.
We in talks too. So Raymond, if you see this, you know, text back when you touch down.
Yeah, man. Tap in.
Yeah, for sure.
I did pretty much everything, like literally, like for faculty, for students, student organizations. I was on the promenade. I think I've DJ'd in every building.
Like? What's DJing? So for those that don't know, the promenade used to be a street that ran through Clark, Atlanta. They shut that joint down before we got there, and now it's just the main street of Clark, Atlanta. So literally, the promenade goes from Spelman's back gate all the way to the Walmart on MLK. So it's like, it's just one side is they dorms, one side is they classes, one side is they CAF. It's just all right there. So what's that like DJing just like out in the open where everybody's at? Because like people can dodge you, but they cannot not hear your music if you on the promenade.
So I had a lot of people, you know, come up to me when I was on the promenade, and it was just like it was nothing but love. Like I never really got no, oh, what is this? What's that? Like, 'cause I feel like as a DJ, it's my job to like make sure people having a good time no matter what time of the day it is. Normally it was like the middle of the day. I would catch people in between classes, and it got to the point where the school actually let me just set up whenever I wanted. Like instead of them booking me, they were like, "Oh, you feel like DJing outside?" I'm like, "I bet."
Oh, that's lit.
I just bring my stuff out, just to add something to everybody's day, cause that's what I really got out of it. I didn't really, at the time, and still now, I don't really care too much for the money. It's more so, like, what can I do for other people? Cause like I want to make sure people having a good time no matter what.
All right, so to go into that, how being from New York and you said you had a lot of Caribbean roots in your music choices, how do you come to the Atlanta and the AUC specifically, where it's people from everywhere, and like you gotta have down south music, you gotta have artists from South Carolina, you gotta have artists from Florida. How do you do that when your mindset was originally New York and Caribbean? How do you do that?
I honestly really feel like I never really had that New York mindset in terms of music because of my mom.
Okay.
Cause she went to Howard.
Shout out Howard.
Yeah, feel me?
The
Shout
Mecca.
out Real HU. Feel what I'm saying?
The real Hey, if you go to Hampton, don't call me out. He said that shit.
Hey, I'm gonna say it forever. I'm a baby bison at the end of the day.
A baby bison. What is a baby bison?
I mean, I'm the child of a graduate of Howard University.
There we go. All right, so shout out to baby bisons.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Tyrone Hankerson running off on the plug with the money, with the fur coat. You hear me? But yeah, bro, continue your story, bro.
But yeah. So my mom was really big on music, and she never kept me grounded to one specific genre. So I think I was kind of open to everything. I was big on at a point in time. I was actually big on West Coast artists. So I never was like, it's just New York in my mind. Like I was always.
So you was on the East Coast bumping them niggas.
Yeah, I was on the East Coast bumping, all the YG, all the old YG, and I was even bumping Outkast.
Okay.
I was on the Goody Mob.
Shout out to Third Coast.
Mr. Cool, Bun B. Like I was, like my taste.
Deep cuts.
Yeah, my taste was everywhere. So I wasn't really too shell shocked. I was really more so, like, I would say like. When I first heard Nudie, I was like, "Oh, I ain't never heard like."
Oh yeah.
Like that was like
But no, you came to the AUC in 2017, so Nudie
2016.
2016.
Yeah,
so yeah,
2016.
Nudie hadn't really gone crazy yet when you got here. But yeah, shout out Nudie.
Yeah, but it was like that right there was like, all right. Then I got the Nudie, and then being in close proximity with so many people, cause like in New York, it's like, all right, a bunch of New Yorkers and Caribbeans.
Yeah.
And coming down here, it was like, all right, Chicago, California, and it's not just me on my computer looking up songs. It's now, all right, now they're telling me what they listen to. So it's like, all right, I got a better understanding of what to play now. It's not just the radio hits. Now I got to go to SoundCloud and YouTube to find what the hood listen to.
All right, so what's that process like for you? So like you said you're getting these influences from everywhere. So what are you listening to? What they playing in the cars they pass by? What people talking to in class? What's your main source of just the people?
I was really I said I'm a shy person, but when it comes to music and like my craft, I'm like that shyness kind of clicks off.
Yeah.
So I used to go up to people like when I found out where they was from and like, yo, like, what's your number? What's your Instagram? Like, yo, send me a playlist or send me a list of songs that you listen to, like that's from your hood or whatever the case may be, just so I could get a better understanding, have a better idea of what to actually play. Cause I remember there was a Chicago event on campus, and I'm thinking
Chicago heavy in the AUC.
Yeah, and I was like, all right. And like my first thought was, I bet I'm gonna download some Chief Keef and just call it a day.
Nah, they got a whole bunch of shit up there, boy.
I started talking to my peoples, and they sent me like a list a mile long, and I'm like, all right, you got house music, you got the songs y'all be juking to, and I'm like, man, it's a lot. I was like, that juking no joke. I was like, I got way more than just drill music.
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty heavy. And after that, it was like I gotta do this with every city. I can't just single out
Chicago.
New York and Chicago.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure everybody gets catered to. I think that's why people really be rocking with me at certain events.
All right, yeah. So I was scrolling through your Instagram, and I saw a caption that said, "When the hand goes up, it's about to go down." So obviously that's talking about crowd control and shit like that. How do you build that tool of crowd control of when you in your mode and your hand go up? How that happen? How do you control it?
So that caption, um, it's not so much, you know, the crowd control per se. It's more so like, cause that caption I pretty much got it from people telling me like how they view me when I'm in that zone. They be like, "Yo, Kyle, when that hand go up, or when you just sweating profusely and you
When them straight back shining.
yeah, when the head is shining, I'm zoned out like it's me in the crowd." They be like, "Yo, you really be shutting it down." I'm just like, I think to get to that point, it goes back to, you know, the previous statement, just understanding my crowd and making sure that I'm catering to everybody. Cause I would like the silent parties and all that. I was making sure like if I shout out a city, I'm gonna make sure I do it right. I'm gonna make sure they hear something that like only they know. Like when I dropped the Finito remix for the first time in the AUC,
Yeah.
you know, of course I had the people that was thrown off, but Chicago went crazy. When they heard
Finito
that
remix.
when they heard Bibby's verse,
Oh yeah.
it was like, "Yo, what you know about this?" I was like, "Man, trust me." I was like, "I got y'all. I'm gonna make sure that every city gets represented the proper way."
I feel that. Shout out to the DJs that's doing more than just the top hits, man.
Yeah,
Because everybody don't know about that Bibby verse, but I had a Chicago roommate, and bruh, the Bibby verse,
that
Bibby was
Bibby
stupid.
verse when it come in, that go crazy.
Yeah, bro.
And
For my next question, you got a lot of credits in your Instagram bio, so let me read them off because I don't wanna miss anything he put up here. He's the official DJ for Tokyo Vanity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out Toke.
Fleet DJs, whatever that is, we're gonna talk about it. BET.
Yes, sir.
Queen Naja.
Yes, sir.
Lil Baby.
Yes, sir.
And the boy just gonna say etc. Boy. So
yeah, facts,
so how do you? So first off, how do you get from? Oh, and for top 5 HBCU DJ, HBCU Buzz. Shout out that. But how do you go from Clark's official DJ to these credits with BET, Lil Baby, one of the hardest artists out right now? How do you do that? How does that happen?
Really, most of it happened through Clark, for real. Cause Clark used to have a lot of events on campus where they brought celebrities out, and they needed a DJ for the events. So they would call me up, and then I would just tap in with the different celebrities, you know, like Megan Good and Devon Franklin, Michelle Williams, Michael B. Jordan. It was just, you know, a lot of different people. And then I would talk to them. And, you know, a lot of times celebrities kind of be feeling themselves at certain events.
Yeah.
But they would show genuine, like, yo, they was like, yo, you killing it. Like, you doing what you got to do. I was like, thank you, man. Like, it's a lot of love for that. And then from there, I kind of built relationships with not them, but their teams. I was like, at the end of the day, the teams are the people really need to lock in with.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that's making the moves and putting people in certain places. And then from there, I was able to DJ for Justin Combs when he came to campus with Revolt. And then from there.
That must have been weird because y'all niggas sound alike. I'm joking, but New York niggas do sound alike. Like,
hey, I mean,
as a nigga from the South, you can hear a New York accent when the nigga talking. Like, as soon as he walked, because I've never met Kai before today. I don't think I met the nigga. But when he came in, I was like, this nigga from New York. I can tell. Fuck the clothes. I can hear the voice. Nigga.
Hey, man. I mean, nah, it was a great experience, though. I ain't gonna lie. Because it was really like, it was an eye-opener. Because working with so many celebrities kind of, you know, got me to the point where I'm not starstruck no more.
Okay.
It's more like, alright, if you put money in my pocket, then we cool.
All right, so that's the celebrities. Talk about that BT bag a little bit.
BT, man. Actually, shout out my homie Kenji, man. You know, my homie, I modeled with in the Clark Fashion Show for Homecoming.
This nigga a model too. Yeah. What?
Yeah, we was in the Homecoming Fashion Show together.
You had the straight backs in that? You had the straight backs in the fashion show?
Nah, I had the fro. I had the fro in the fashion show.
Right,
I actually did a fashion show all 4 years at Clark.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, but yeah, shout out to her because one of her close friends, Cliff Amir, he's a hairstylist, celebrity hairstylist.
Okay.
She linked me up with him, and he was doing a series with BET.
Okay.
So they was like, yeah, we need a DJ. I was like, cool. I was like, what I gotta do? I ain't know it's for BET at first. You feel me? So I'm like,
working.
Yeah, I'm just like, I bet I'm gonna pull up, whatever the case is. I pulled up. Now I gotta get to signing papers. I gotta play certain songs. I'm like, yo, what's this for? He's like, oh, it's for BET. I was like, wait. I was like,
and this motherfucker like BET.
I was like, BET. I was like,
Black Entertainment Television.
I was like, the same channel I've been watching since a kid.
The home of Baby Boy.
Thanks. I'm like, alright, that's a big step. That ain't no small. Like,
yeah, that's a heavy credit, man.
Like at the time, it was like, you know, a lot of people tried to talk down about it. You know, saying, oh, it's just a mini series on, you know, BET TV, I think it was, or BET Plus.
Bro, it don't matter. It's
I was like,
BET.
I was like, at the end of the day,
that's Viacom, bro. Like,
I was like,
that's
end of the
bag,
day,
bro.
It's BET, and it's like I grew up like one day I'm gonna be on BET. I was like, yo, I'm on BET.
I mean, folks always want to downplay it but have you done it? No, so shut up.
Yeah, and I was just like, man, this is a great opportunity, and they called me back to do another episode, so I was on 2 episodes.
See, that's what's really heavy. You got a call back. Everybody don't get no call back, man.
Yeah, you feel me? So I got the call back, and I was on, because the first one, you kind of catch a glimpse of me in the cut DJing for the class that he was doing. Yeah. But then the second one was a performance, and you kind of see me more in the background. Like, I'm right there. So I was like, damn, I got a call back to me on BET. I'm like, it's lit. I was like,
so that's heavy.
That was something that in my wildest dreams I could have never imagined.
Hey, bro, niggas on BET, man, that's major, bro. But next thing I want to talk about is, of course, this man got top 5 HBCU DJ with no promotion. Hey. I follow this nigga. He might have posted that shit one time.
Hey, man.
One time, but he top 5 for sure. Like, how was that? How was that feeling when you realized, damn, I really got that support? Like, because you weren't posting it. So how was it to know that, like, you got that support without, I guess, pulling and tugging on people to do it?
So I'm one of those people, you feel me? I'm not big on competition in the first place.
For sure.
You feel me? Like, every DJ competition that's been in the AUC, everybody, I'm like the first one that everybody hits up, like, yo, Kai, do this competition, like, do this DJ battle. Yeah. I'm like, yo, I don't need to do battles.
Ain't me.
Like, that's not who I am as a person. Because at the end of the day, the way I think about it, he's better at me in certain things. I'm better than him at certain things.
Yeah, for sure.
At the end of the day, it's me and the crowd. It's not me and this other DJ. Why you trying to pit me against another? Like, I don't care about none of that.
I feel that.
And at the time, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little big-headed, so I was like, I'm gonna win regardless. So I'm not even gonna try and be in this battle. You feel me? I'm gonna win regardless. Cause
he said, I'm gonna watch everybody.
Yeah, I'm sweeping the table. Cause I mean, it's like
it's levels to this shit.
Okay, I'm gonna be fair. With exception for a few DJs that I know, not a few, but like, you know, a couple of DJs out here that I know. New York DJs can't really be top for real, unless you really about that craft. Like, just naturally.
All right, bro.
Just naturally, New York DJs got it. Hands down. I don't care what nobody says. Out the womb, we go crazy.
All right, for anybody that's just your first time watching this shit, I don't like to debate niggas about shit I'm not that versed in. And I'm definitely not finna debate no New York nigga. Because New York niggas will... Boy, I've seen New York niggas debate over fruit, nigga.
Hey,
they
man.
will debate over anything because they think New York is the best. They think everything from New York is the best.
Hey,
they think ain't no city touching New York.
Nah, I ain't saying. I'm not saying all that, but I'm saying DJ wise, yeah, nah.
Exactly. I'm saying, and
New York got it.
and nigga, wherever they little mainstay of focus is, when it comes to New York, they always think New York the best.
Hey,
So
what can I say?
Hey, if you want to debate King Kai over here on New York DJs not being the best, come on the show, and I'll call Kai back, and y'all can have that argument. But I'm not gonna be part of it.
Hey, I'll bring up videos and receipts while we the best.
Hey, them videos will be posted on Patreon because I'm not getting demonetized on YouTube. I refuse. But yeah, so the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, you the official DJ for Tokyo Vanity. Talk about how that happened and some experiences you've had while being the official DJ for Tokyo Vanity.
So I linked up with my bro Lee and Shay. Lee used to go to Clark Atlanta a few years prior to me going there. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember the exact reason for me meeting him, but I know from the moment I met him, like it was all love. You feel me? Like he was putting me in certain positions where, some people didn't even believe it. Like when I was telling people on campus, like it was like, "Yo, Kyle, come out, to this party with us," or like, "Let's grab something to eat from the caf." And I hit him like, "Damn, I can't. Like I'm rushing out my room with my controller. Like I gotta go DJ for Schoolie." They're like, "Yo, what?"
Shout out Schoolie.
They was like, "Man, you lying." And meanwhile, I'm over there at ATL Bonfire. Here I am DJing, Schoolie performing. And it's like, man, this experience, like, and mind you,
it's like fuck the calf, boy. Schoolie performing.
Yeah, because it was like at the time, I'm from New York coming down here. I didn't entirely know what Schoolie did in Atlanta. You feel me?
Yeah, what Schoolie did in the South, boy. Because I heard Schoolie and I was in Mississippi, boy.
You feel me? So when I found out exactly who Schoolie was, I was like, nah, this is huge.
Yeah,
I can't pass this up. So, I DJ for Schoolie a few times, and then every time an opportunity came up, they kind of just brought me along. And then they, I think within this past few months, past year, they got Tokyo Vanity. And it was like, "Yo, Kai, what you want to do?" I was like, "You ain't got to tell me twice." I was like, "I'm there." I was like, "Whatever you need me to do, drive a car, DJ."
He said, "Drive a car."
Yeah, I was like, "I'm there." You feel me?
I feel that, bro. If she still need a driver,
yeah,
I got you.
I was like, "Yo, she need driver, security, DJ."
Yeah, I'm in there. Whatever
I'm
you
in
need.
there. Whatever she need, I'm there. You feel me? But DJing for Toke, is just being around, just the aura, the energy is different. Like, it's like the way she is on social media, like she's just genuine all around. Like she's not a fake person. You feel me? So crazy times.
So
fun, crazy times.
Was y'all on tour during the pandemic?
Nah. So
okay,
we just been.
I didn't want to catch you up.
Nah, feel me? We just been cooking up. We been putting things in motion. Setting the plays and all that. Got new music coming soon, so we working on that right now. But yeah, it's just been
the world opening back up. Y'all got any dates coming soon? Any dates you can share with the public?
I could share the release date of the new music. For me, June 25th.
June 25th.
Expect a summer hit.
This will be out by then, so June 25th.
I mean, a summer hit. I'm talking
summer
about
hit. Song of the summer.
Song of the summer.
Song of the summer.
I'm jagging it. Song of the summer.
Song of the summer.
Like hands down, I'm talking about taking over TikTok and we taking over everything.
It's the one for sure.
It's the one.
Hey, I'm gonna text you when it come out. I'm gonna be like, Kai, this the one. Kai, this ain't the one. I'm gonna text you.
No, it's the one. Trust me.
You got the voice note on your phone so I can hear it?
Sir.
Well, we're gonna turn this off, but I'll hear that. I'm gonna hear that after this.
But when you hear it, I'm telling you, it's the one. Like I'm talking about, they gonna go
for sure. I'm gonna listen to it, and this gonna drop before June 25th. So when you hear this, set the reminder in your phone, pre-download it, whatever you gotta do, wherever you at.
Pre-save all of that.
Yeah, just get ready. Song of the summer coming June 25th from Tokyo Vanity.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you said you had some wild times with her. What is your wildest DJ experience? And I know it's gonna be more than one because you got You the Clark DJ. You the Schoolie DJ. I just found out. You the BT DJ. I just found out. Like you just you everywhere. So what's your so just go the first Wildest and then we'll go from there.
First Wildest, gotta be in New York. I did a house party, right?
A real house party, like
yeah, real house party. So my homie was like, I got a friend. She need a DJ. Got a nice house. What you want to do? I was like, I bet we gonna do the party. I'm DJing inside. We moved the set outside. When we moved the set outside, 30 minutes later, cops show up. Now, I've been to plenty of parties. You know, cops shut it down.
Of course.
But this was a little, like, cops, one car showed up, came up to me, was like, all right, we got to shut this down. And I just, I talked them out of it. I was like, yo, I'm going to turn it down, whatever you need me to do. We ain't trying to ruin it.
Don't kill the vibe.
Yeah, don't kill the vibe. Like, it's just, this.
You know the vibe.
Yeah, let's party. Let's rock. We probably got like an hour or two left. I'm like, yo, just let us, let's do what we do. Yeah. And then I guess somebody in the party didn't get the memo. Because next thing I know, some shorty passed out in the grass. And then somebody started lighting a blunt in the middle of me talking to an officer. And
it wasn't legal at this point, was it?
Nah, and then somebody else was like, yo, where the Henny at? I'm like, yo, we had, the officer knows we have underage people here. Yeah. And I'm just like,
y'all gotta chill out, bro.
I was like, you know what, officer? You right. I'm going to cut the music. I packed up. I was like, I'm out of here. And then there was another DJ there, and he just hopped on the set. I was like, cool with me. I'm going to sit back, because if you get arrested, that's on you, my boy.
Yeah,
because I ain't playing music.
He said, my controller in my bag, baby.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't falling for that one right there, my boy, because that, like, literally, in the middle of me talking, all of that just took place in an instant. I was like, you know what? I ain't going to risk my freedom for y'all.
Yeah, nope. He was like,
nope,
y'all want to light a blunt in front of the officer. No, sir.
Yeah, I was like, that's not me. Nope. Wasn't me, officer.
Yeah, because as the DJ, if you hadn't packed up then, you didn't have time to get out of there.
Oh, yeah, nah.
Because you got your laptop, you got controller. Did you bring your speakers? Yeah, you was out of luck. You would have been.
Yo, it would have been over with.
Officer, go ahead.
They would have looked at me like, you going to try and run? No, sir.
Yeah, it's too much money right here for me to run, bro.
Yeah, I was like,
go ahead.
I was like, there's over $2,000 here. Here you go.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that's my New York story, man. I think
and a party.
And the craziest part is they don't even be shooting at the house. They just drive past and shoot into the air.
I've seen dudes shoot into a tree at a party before.
Hey, I done seen dudes shoot a blank. I was like, what was the point? You really just wanted to shut the party down that bad? You just shooting blanks into the air? I was like, man, move on with that. Like, and that was the first time, like.
And these are suburban. These are residential neighborhoods.
These residential, like. I'm talking.
Like in Atlanta, when you see a house in Atlanta, there are houses. There's no just like house by itself. No, niggas a college party.
So I'm gonna be honest. Like anybody else throwing a college house party was automatically taking a risk.
Oh God.
You was taking a risk no matter what, because you gotta think people gotta get up for work in the morning. But
this was the weekend, or this is the week? This was during the week.
It was like Thursday.
Oh, y'all niggas was wild.
Yeah.
Y'all couldn't at least wait until Friday. Y'all got people getting drugged out, shootouts, all types.
Look though, I did the party on Thursday only because I was booked on Friday. So I was like, because at that time, I'm like, I'm in college. I'm living in Broadly. I'm like, I need to make some money. I'm tired of eating noodles. Like, I need to.
Broadly. Oh.
Yeah.
Broadly the one with the kitchens, ain't it? Y'all got kitchens? Yeah.
I mean, I was like, I'm tired of eating noodles, so I need to make some money. I was like, I can't just.
You couldn't have you was politicking with chickens already. You couldn't get none of them to, slide you a little Moe's or something. I don't even go to Clark, and I had a Moe's plug.
I mean,
but
okay.
I ate at Clark so much the night manager knew me.
Watch this. I was politicking. I ain't getting no Moe's though. Let's just say, Twisted Taco and Subway was great to me.
Yeah, Spellman Ice was friendly with the
you know what I'm saying?
The lower manly food.
You know what I'm saying? I was eating good. I was eating all right. Starbucks would treat me good.
I was gonna say you was eating a lot of chicken tenders and
I had some sandwiches, you know what I mean? Little Starbucks here and there. I was good.
Yeah, there you go, man. Shout out to the fine ladies over at 350 Spelman Lane. Oh boy, cause let me say something. If it wasn't for the women at James P. Broadley, and it wasn't for the women at Spelman Lane, boy, I would have been dead, boy.
Yeah, I would have been starving.
Cause let me tell you, cause all you gotta do, you text them, you on they camp, they like, I don't really want Chick-fil-A. Oh, bet. I don't got no meal plan anyway.
Hey,
we on your campus.
Craziest part, I think I was like one of the top finesses at one point. Cause I think I wasn't even using my own, for Moe's and the smoothie shop. I was using other people's, and same thing at Spelman.
I told you.
And
the night manager knew me.
But then watch this. I even had girls helping me get Chick-fil-A.
Oh, you are a scumbag, bro. You are a scum, bro. Okay, so for those that don't know, there are 3 schools side by side. Morehouse has Chick-fil-A, Bullshit Witch, and Cafeteria Barbecue.
You can't forget the Papa John's. Man.
Oh yeah, we had Papa John's. They closed my freshman year though, so you would have had it a year and a half when it closed, because they had the mini pizzas, they had the wings, them used to hit, and then white man had to say nigga and
facts,
and they
went downhill.
It was out of there. The pizza ovens never left, but they definitely didn't open again.
Yeah, they took that. They snatched it quick.
Yeah, boy, I was like, cause I remember one day I got it, and the next day I went down there. They had spray paint on the ground. We don't support those who don't support us. It was out of pocket. But anyway, this scumbag over here had so all of us we can get food anywhere, but your like dining dollars only work at your school. So he had women getting free Chick-fil-A from men at Morehouse.
Yes, sir.
And then giving it to him at Clark.
Yes,
this
sir.
nigga.
Yes, sir.
Top tier finesser, boy.
Top tier finesser. Trust me, I was finessing everything. Like if there was a way to save money, I found it.
No, we was finessing everything. Cause first of all, Clark had a food pantry. Yeah. So that was blessing me on the food. And then I had a friend that was having a politicking with one of the Chick-fil-A workers. Then I had my plug at Moe's, so that was so good. The night manager was just like, even if she's not here, you can come through and get some food anytime, bro. I was like, oh, word? Cause I had 2 of them. I had one that was a prep cook, and I had one at the cashier. So he was just like, bro, one of them be good for it. So I was blessing over there. Then I had so many Spelman sisters, boy. I thought I lived in that bitch.
Hey,
yeah, boy.
I had some Spelman sisters too that used to look out for a brother. Shout out, y'all know who y'all are. Shout out,
we was making
y'all helped me out. Y'all was bringing me Subway to my class. Help me.
Hold up.
Thank you.
See, Kai a different nigga, bro. I at least had to go over there and spend some time with him. Kai was in class, like the professor, like, excuse me, are you in my class? He was like, no, I'm bringing something to my friend.
Nah. It wasn't like I had to walk out the class and go grab it, but. Shout out those, you know who you are.
Kai was in there finessing, bro.
You helped me get through. Thank you.
Hey, man, if you helped Kai get through, he's a better man now. Don't text him.
Facts. Yeah, I'm a better man. I'm saved. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. He is a boy.
Cause back then I was on my Kevin Hart. I was like, nigga, help me.
Oh,
help me.
I'm telling you, bro, I had no meal plan, but cause I'm a friendly nigga. So like, even though I don't know Kai, I know a lot of niggas that know Kai. So it was like, I know people at all 3 campuses. Somebody finna help a nigga today.
Facts.
When Rico was on here, I told you, I used to carry one of his speakers into the caf to get into that bitch and eat. Like,
hey, man.
It was a broken door in the cafeteria. I used to pull up in that joint late night and get fucking sandwiches and shit when the calf was closed. Nigga, we was gonna find a way to make. Oh, shout out to Clark. We was gonna find a way to make
Facts.
one.
Find a way to make.
Oh God.
Actually, for me, find a way to finesse one. To be honest,
Oh,
That's
God.
how we was getting it. Cause I had a bunch of friends. I used to tell them, I was like, "Yeah, you ain't got no meal plan? All right, grab one of your speakers. I DJ in the calf on Friday. All right,
Exactly. Bro, when I tell,
make it work.
it don't take 15 niggas to carry in a DJ set.
Oh, it don't.
But we damn sure was. Hey,
I was like, yeah. I was like, look, technically I could carry all this by myself, but look, what we gonna do? You grab one end of the speaker, you grab the other.
We triple team the speaker.
Look, I used to be like this. I know you could carry it by yourself, but he got to grab the other end.
Speakers
so
ain't but like 15 pounds. Even the big ones like this ain't 15, 20. They look awkward, but they ain't but like 15, 20 pounds. But we was triple teaming them speakers, boy. It was like, oh, this speaker heavy.
Like sometimes I used to just walk into with the cab with my book bag on. They're like, where the rest of your equipment? I was like, my people.
I carried my dog laptop one time for him. He was like, I carried his laptop for him. But we was not going. What?
Hey.
I'm trying to eat, bruh. Well, yeah, man. Let's fit back to your story. You came back from politicking with the chickens, and the police was there. Go from there, man.
So police was there, and then come to find out, you know, something happened, and it got back to campus. You feel me? I had to talk to campus PD.
Oh damn.
I cleared it up though. You know, it was nothing too crazy. You know, it was just, you know, like an image thing. Like they didn't want nothing, you know, bad time back to see you. Yeah. So, you know, I cleared all that up. And that was pretty much it from there. I mean, granted, the ones that I was politicking with kind of, you know, threw me the side eye after that night because I was kind of
politicking with other ones when you got back.
Nah, not even. It was kind of the way I like skirted off. Cause I used to be, you know.
You was the layup. You was the layup brother.
Nah, I was that.
Mr. Spend the Night.
Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes.
I was Mr. Spend the Night.
Yeah, I was Mr. Spend the Night sometimes. But I grew up as a gentleman, so I wasn't really one of those. All right.
Skirt dash.
Thank you. I'm out of here. It was more so like, all right, I'm out.
He said, you want to cut him?
I was like, all right, I'm going to see you later, or we go eat, whatever the case.
I was like, hey, you feel like doing my braids too? You feel me? We already here. You know, you got the products.
Hey, man. Can't say too much, but that was you know.
It was life, man.
Yeah, it was life back then. It was life back then. Because, you know, I was new to everything coming to college. Because I didn't really get into things till, like, the end of my sophomore year.
Bro, what are you talking about? You was daggering in high school, so you couldn't have been new to things.
Nah,
so
trust me,
that's what
new.
happened. He was daggering, so he was practicing, and then he got the campus, and he was ready to go.
Yeah,
he had been practicing his DJing. He had been practicing his hunching.
Yeah, man, that was my practice right there.
He was ready to go. He got the campus. He was like, "We locked in."
But I ain't really fully tap into like my sophomore year though. You feel me? That's when things kind of turned up. That's when it turned up. That's when
you lost your goddamn mind.
Man, I lost my mind.
That nigga was wearing straight backs, ready to go, boy.
Hey,
the hand was going up for real.
The hand was up 24/7. That's because I was outside. Trust and believe.
I was outside.
Like and it's crazy because I can't even ask about me because I was low key. So it's like but I was outside.
I'm telling you, bro. I was on campus. I never saw this nigga.
And that's the craziest part. I used to ask people. I still ask people. I'm like, yo, like you remember this day on campus? You remember that? And they were like, yo, I did not see you that day. I was like, that's good.
He was like, I was there.
It was like,
but
that's
this
good.
hoodie was on. I was in the back.
I was like, that's good. You ain't see me. I saw you though. I was outside. Trust me. I was. That's what makes me happy about like, I was wilding. What people don't know, I was like, I did some things on campus.
All right, we're not gonna incriminate you.
Yeah,
has your degree came in the mail yet?
Yeah.
Okay,
My degree came. My degree came. You feel me? My degree came.
What's some wild ass shit you did on campus?
Wild on campus. Let's see.
Because we had your off-campus college story, so we need your on-campus college story.
My on-campus college story.
Mister, I was low-key. What was the wild shit you was doing, man?
Wildest? Man, I'm thinking about homecoming.
You was Mr. Hit Hoes on the football field?
Nah. I was Mr. I was Mr. I'm going after the top tier.
Oh, you was in Sweets 100 with your porn stars.
Nah.
For those
wait, hold on.
those
That's
that
a story.
For those that don't know, Clark had several OnlyFans models within their own dorms, filming in dorm. And for those that don't know, dorms look the same.
Yep.
So if you in Sweets 100, you in Sweets 100.
Yeah, nah,
and
I ain't.
Shout out to her.
I ain't do that one. She was a friend though. I ain't do that though.
She was a friend.
Yeah, I was real picky though. You feel me? I wasn't just messing with just anybody. I was real picky about it.
All right, beside the point. Back to your wild story on campus, man.
Yeah,
Homecoming.
man.
What was happening?
So mind you, I'm DJing everything. So I'm nonstop. Every event, I'm lugging equipment over my shoulder. So I had to find time to do things. Cause literally it was like from morning till night, I was busy.
Continue your story, bro. I'm not stopping you. Go.
So it's like, all right, cause homecoming we still got classes. So
technically,
yeah,
I
was trying to get up out of there.
Anybody that's coming to HBCU, be caught up on your work before homecoming starts.
Oh, yeah.
And only go to the classes where your teachers are dickheads.
Facts.
Because I've had teachers cancel during homecoming. I've had teachers have pop quizzes during homecoming. So you got to know your teacher before you take them.
Yeah, I was one of those people. I used to get my work done ahead of time just so I know I got free time. I'm cool.
I knew I was gonna be because here's what happened. Homecoming, I'm going to parties. It's Tuesday night. I don't get home till 5, 6 in the morning. And then I got an 8 a.m. in class just.
So. Okay, so actually, matter of fact, this actually ties into my wild story on campus.
Come on, man.
So I was kind of known as nobody really called me this, but they kind of implied it. They was like, oh, you Mr. Waffle House. Because that was my go-to.
Mr. Waffle House.
Because I'm talking about every night. I went to Waffle House so much, they memorized my order every time they just saw my face.
Which one you was going to?
I was going to one at Georgia Tech.
Okay.
I had to get away from North, so I was like,
I was a Howell Mill bull.
Yeah, I was over by Georgia Tech on, what was that, 5th Street?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I went there so much, they memorized my order.
Damn.
And sometimes I would just walk up and they be like, I'll get the food, and I'm digging for my wallet, and he be like,
Good?
nah, you good. I'm like, wait,
no,
free food?
No, because here's
free
what happened.
Food? Free Waffle House is that? After a lit night?
Everybody don't be getting free Waffle House.
Yeah, nah, you gotta be somebody. You
gotta be plugged in, or you gotta be a regular.
When I say regular, I'm talking regular.
Cause
every day.
We used to bust down the Howell Mill Walmart every week. Not the Walmart. The Howell Mill Waffle House. And we was in there so much, I stopped ordering the waffle, but they kept giving it to me, boy.
Yeah, it got like that. It got to the point where.
So it's like, you want extra syrup? I already know how you want your hash browns, boss.
So tying into the story, right?
Yeah, go.
It's homecoming.
Mr. Waffle House.
Yeah, Mr. Waffle House. Feel me?
Mr. Spend the Night versus Mr. Waffle House.
So it's homecoming, and I got early classes. I think I had an 8 a.m. class this year. So I had to get up for class, leave in the middle of one of my classes to go DJ something for homecoming on campus.
Yeah.
Head to the next class right after that. After that, finish up some work. After that, another event.
Yeah, so that's 3 events one day.
Yeah, then I took a little nap. Boom. Now I got to do a party that night.
For sure.
Now, mind you, DJs be the last ones to leave. So now I'm leaving. So now, I got my people waiting around for,
He's got his Mrs. Waffle House.
One of many.
Oh, he's
at the time. I'm saved now.
He's got his Mrs.
Look,
plural Waffle Houses.
We're going to point this out right now. I am saved. I'm delivered. I am a holy man now.
All right, brother.
I'm just making it known.
Hey.
Cause
a hit dog will holler, nigga. You
you
sounding real. You sounding real. It's been recent. Hey.
That was back then.
Everything that is being spoken about in this interview is
in the past.
Is allegedly.
Allegedly.
All right,
yeah.
But continue, man. Mrs. Waffle House is on the side.
So
continue.
I'm packing up, as always, waiting forever to get paid. Get paid. Now, time to go to Waffle House. Now, mind you, I'm a regular.
What's your Waffle House order? Since they know it, what they need to know.
So, it's a little more simple now. But back then, the All-Star, of course.
All-Star, scrambled eggs, all that.
Yup. And I would get 2 sandwiches.
Damn,
Eggs and bacon on Texas toast.
Okay.
You feel me? So, it's funny because we pull up. It's about maybe 6, 7 of us. Yeah, it was like 6 or 7 of us. We sit down. She comes over, takes everybody's order. I didn't say anything. I'm just chilling. I'm laid back like this.
Them booths ain't that big. I don't know why this nigga was like this, nigga.
Waffle
House ain't never had a big booth in history, boy.
The booth I was in was, because it was 3 of us on one side. So I got one head, and I'm like this.
Yeah. He had 2 Mrs. Waffle House that night, boy.
So I'm sitting like this, and then they're like, "Yo, Kai, you not gonna order no food?"
She know my order.
And watch this. So she just ordered their food, went back. You know how they yell out the order, and it came back with my food, and they looking like, "When did you order?" I was like,
"I ordered when I nodded at the waitress on the way in."
Yeah, I was like, I ordered when I opened the door.
He opened the door. Hey, you know the vibes?
Yeah, I was like, hey, just send that to my table, and they was all looking at me like. It was like, who are you?
Mr. Waffle House.
I was like, I'm Mr. Waffle House. And she came over.
That might be the name of the episode. I'm Mr. Waffle House.
I'm Mr. Waffle House, bitch. Shit me. But so she came over and she was trying to say who bill is what. And the girl next to me was like, "Oh, I'm on his bill." I'm like, "Oh, you on who bill?"
Hold on, wait a minute.
But then I guess, shout out the waitress, man. She was feeling friendly that night. Cause
nobody pay for food.
Cause watch this, I don't pay. I wasn't paying at that time, so she was like, "Yeah, she on my bill," and I was like this. I looked at her and I was like, "Okay." I was like, "All right." So, but the way I did it, I was smooth with it. So I got up and I went over to the register and I was just talking to her. I wasn't paying. I was like, I'm gonna make it seem like I'm paying, cause now. She get in her head that I'm paying. Now it's like, oh, he gonna pay for my food without even asking for money and stuff. I'm like, yep. Smooth criminal of the year.
Stop it.
I made her think I was paying for free food.
Find a way to finesse one, Mr. Waffle House.
You feel me? So that's how I used to maneuver. You feel me? That was one of the many tricks.
Boy.
Get something for free and pretend like you paid for it.
Mr. Waffle House was in there. Yeah, I paid for your food. All right, man. That's a different shit, but because the waitress gotta really fuck with you to be like, I already wasn't gonna charge you for your shit, but I ain't gonna charge her either.
Cause I think the major part I used to tip good.
Yeah,
you feel me? So
if you tip good. They remember that.
Yeah, especially like I used to go after my gigs, so it was like I just got paid, so it's like, all right, if you give me,
he was like, "Ew, this that BET check right there, baby."
It's crazy because I used to have like people that used to go to Waffle House with me like, "Yo, why you always tip so much?" Cause I used to be like just generous. It was like, all right, my thing come out to like what $8.
I'ma double it, 20.
Yeah, I used to do. I used to give him like a $20 tip. I'm like, yo, here,
keep that.
I'm like, yo, keep that. It was like, oh. Thank you. Next time I come, food free again. I'm like, see, that's what tipping good gets you.
Cause you already paid for it, but you didn't pay for it.
Cause I think about I'm like, yo, I'm getting paid all this money to DJ, and I'm coming here. Y'all gotta work late nights, later than me, and y'all barely get paid enough. I'm like, no, I'm gonna throw y'all some money, man.
Oh yeah, man. But that's why you go to certain Waffle Houses. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't go to Northside Waffle House no more. Fuck that Waffle House. It's like, cause I've never had drama at Howell Mill Waffle House.
Hey.
Boy, when I go to Northside, my order might be wrong. It might be a fight. I might see somebody that I'm not supposed to see.
I done seen some fights in that North. I saw somebody hop over the counter.
Oh yeah,
the worker.
I definitely saw him hop over the counter and punch the nigga in the booth. Cause the booth's attached to the goddamn counter. Nigga hop that bitch.
Man, I saw the worker hop off that. Nigga. I was like, whoo.
No sir. But yeah, man. So what's next? What's next for DJ King Kai?
What's next?
Oh shit! There's a spider beside your leg. Right there, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, gang.
Like you,
I'm allergic to spiders. So
nigga, I ain't got no shoes on my shit. Like,
hello. Yeah, I'm allergic to them boys.
there we go. All right,
Right, but
continue. Sorry.
Yeah,
This is my real house, nigga. So, spiders. But yeah, continue, man.
Yeah, can't be taking them risks. But
Mr. Waffle House allergic to spiders.
yeah, man. What's next? Really, just getting more in tune with the industry. As everybody know, I'm a DJ, but I'm trying to get more into engineering, producing. I do A&R work right now.
You know, A&R for?
I do A&R work for Tokyo. I got another artist, King Bimo.
If either one of you want to come on the show, I'm here.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna tap in. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm working on my brand.
Your brand? What's
Yeah,
your
my brand. So everybody knows, I'm DJ King Kai, of course. But if you got my other Instagram, I go by Champagne Kai. So
oh, that's right. I didn't think they was the same nigga for a long time. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yo, a lot of people didn't think that. It was like, yo, y'all, they thought it was two separate people.
I did, but then I asked my Parker. Shout out him. His interview's up now. And I talked to him, and he was just like, "Yeah, bro, that's the same nigga." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, man. It's like I was living two worlds. I was like, I'm DJ King Kai, but then when you catch me just out, not DJing, I'm Champagne Kai. And there was a good reason for that. I was always good for a bottle of champagne. Like, I used to down bottles like it was water. I was like, yeah, that's me.
New York niggas get it.
Champagne
hella
lifestyle.
Mr. Waffle House, Mr. Spend the Night, Mr. Champagne. Hey, boy.
But yeah, man, working on my brand. You feel me? Champagne Club.
All right, so what can we expect from Champagne Club?
And y'all can expect events, clothing, just the works.
All right, so you heard it here first. He gonna give me some clothes.
Yeah, man. Gotta lace
you got t-shirts, sweats. What you got?
Yeah, it's gonna be t-shirts, polos, just real summer vibe, champagne lifestyle vibe.
For sure.
Mr. Cool.
Mr. I wear hoodies in the summertime.
Hey, gotta stay hoodied up.
Hey, speaking of brands, shout out my brother Amir Duke. You see the hats right here? I got one on my head right now.
Facts, hats fire. Yeah,
Amir Duke _ on Instagram. He fresh out of Cali. So if you fucking with the hat, his ad'll be right like here type shit, and it'll be like the first link in the description. So yeah, champagne clothing coming soon.
Yeah, Champagne Club coming soon, man. I'm talking about. I'm gonna take it there. We're gonna do some things.
All right.
I'm gonna let people finally see.
I'm gonna be the first brand ambassador.
Definitely.
For Champagne clothing, man.
Cause I'm gonna finally let people into my lifestyle. Cause I've been keeping it kind of low key, but I'm gonna finally let people know how I really live.
Ain't nothing low key about Mr. Waffle House. But anything else you gotta tell the people before we get out of here, Mr. Waffle House?
Hey, man. All I really gotta say, keep everybody heads up. Do what you gotta do. And always remember, to be gangster don't mean you gotta be in a gang.
Alright.
To be gangster
don't mean you gotta be in a gang.
Nah, to be gangster means taking care of your business, taking care of your family, doing what you gotta do.
Okay.
You feel me? That's how I live. That's one of my definitions for the champagne lifestyle, being gangster, but that version of gangster.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of people get it twisted. Like, I grew up in an area where I could have went either way. I was like,
took the other route, but his mama was so heavy in this party promotion. He was like, "Yeah, I gotta get
it actually wasn't even that. I was close to. I was close to being in that life, but I was like, nah, I'd rather just be about my business. Cause when you join the side,
Mr. Waffle House could have been Mr. Yayo, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we ain't gonna say too much, but yeah, it was like when you pick a side, it's like, all right, now you're gonna have opposition. I'd rather not have opposition. There's too much money out here.
Yeah, fuck the opposition.
Way too much money out here. Everybody can get money. Everybody can mess with each other. Like, you don't gotta hate hate is a waste of energy. It's a waste of time. The more time you spend hating is the less time you making money.
I feel that.
You feel me? And other than that, new music dropping June 25th.
Yes, sir. Song of the summer. I'm finna hear it right now. Y'all
Yes,
not
sir.
gonna hear it, but June 25th.
I'm
be
telling
tuned
y'all,
in.
it's that.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
talking. It's that. It's a song of the summer, whatever you want to call it. It's a hit. It's a banger. It's gonna go crazy, viral, whatever. Favi said, bow, movie,
He
all
said,
that.
"Bow, move."
Movie, all that. I'm talking. The most I could give, right? Uncle Luke vibes. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh shit! Boy, Uncle Luke had the SEAL Team 6 strippers pulling
Yes, sir.
up on the butt.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
Bro. Hey, man, with that, Uncle Luke strippers on the way. And we out of here. Bow.